as much as people want to say, hey, we're just going to do it, it's going to be over with, that's not true.
I agree. So,
somebody's gonna
ladies,
catch
it sounds like it's a case-by-case basis of how long you should wait, but I'm going to say just hold off. Just get you a toy and
there you go.
Take care of yourself with your toy while you dating somebody and let that person get to know you before
Or if he really loves you, he'll buy you a toy.
That's the truth.
And, you know, I think it's about really getting to know yourself as well. And it really is, you know, because like you said, it's a decision. We're responsible for our own actions. And I think once you live a little bit and you learn a little bit and you apply hurt and to your experiences, you start to show up differently, and you start to have different standards for your life, and you attract the right people to your life. So if you're attracting a bunch of scallywags all the time, then you got to kind of check yourself, and that's real talk. That's for men and women.
Whatever energy you putting out.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna get. So if you getting dudes that hitting it and quitting it and dropping you like a hot potato, you gotta check yourself and say what you know, how much of this am I responsible for?
What am I advertising? Yeah.
That's good. Okay, so we're going to roll on to the next question. What makes a woman marriage material, in your opinion? What makes a woman marriage material? Pastor Henry, you want to start off? We do have a Facebook comment. I'm sorry. Brian Combs said mental and spiritual connection has to be established. So I think he was kind of saying what you were saying. Okay. Pastor Henry, what makes a woman marriage material, in your opinion?
You know, Lindell talked about, he used the metaphor of the puzzle and about pieces coming together. From my perspective, I mean, I don't speak for all males, but I'm just, from my perspective, I feel like she's marriage material if I feel like this woman is the puzzle piece that connects my life and my destiny. If she's the fit, if she's the right fit, because, you know, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of times, you know, women and men have bad experience that kind of bring them to the right person, because I think sometimes God will show you what you want by giving you what you didn't want.
Ooh. Say that again.
I think sometimes God will give you what you want, show you what you want by giving you what you didn't want.
Praise the Lord.
And so I think for me, marriage material is be able to say, you know what, this person fits in the scheme of my life. I see how this person will fit into my life, into my destiny. My life, not just fit me right now or tonight, but fit me in my, you know, ultimate destiny
for life.
Lindell, what makes a woman marriage material in your opinion?
Oh gosh, because I've done it, you know, twice before the age of 30. So, and now I'm 38. What makes a woman marriage material? I think feeling, well, not just feeling, but knowing that she is home. I think a lot of men are homeless when it comes to love, because we're searching for that place within that woman, and when we do find it, we know already the doors are shut. Like, I'm good. The game is over. Turn the jersey in. No more. And I think that comes with a sense of peace that God can give you. And just when it comes to that woman, it's like she's the fit. Like she is the fit. I thought this was the fit, but she is the fit.
You just
I'm gonna let
you just know it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let James answer now.
Right,
I'm gonna dig a little deeper, because y'all not
let me
giving
get this.
Y'all giving me
All right,
surface.
so
I need I need qualities.
Y'all too cute with
y'all
it.
too
Let me
cute.
get real.
I need qualities
All right, so here it is.
and actions
so,
and
you know, here's does she stimulate me intellectually? Can we after the sex, do we still like each other? Can I talk to you about something? Can I take you in all environments? Can you get along with my family? How does yours receive me? How do you project me? So, like, project me is like, if you're sometimes you'll be with a woman and she'll be like, girl, I'm with, you know, the Jill Scott type girl. He's my heart protector, my mind. He's this, all that, right? And then she get mad, that Negro ain't this, that, and the other, right? Or social media blast you or whatever. So, you know, those are not the qualities. You want someone who can respect a sense of privacy, but also
respect. Unpack that one for
me. You know, okay, let's bring it this way. That you don't put so much of your stuff out there that you're advertising me for somebody else, or or you're
Ooh,
destroying
that's
my name.
good.
Right?
Advertising
Because
you
a
for
lot of,
somebody else.
I think that the reason why Nicole Richie went after her friend's man is because she kept advertising how good of a man it was, and she saw an opening, and so it's having.
Wait, so you don't want us as a woman? You don't want us to brag
I don't
about how
need you to be
good
like, my
are?
man laid this, he did that, did that. Those immature mistakes. The more that you brag and about he's doing this, that, and the other.
Then we setting you up to be preyed
because
on.
some
Is that what you're
people
saying?
sometimes, if it's not a wife for you, if the woman isn't really dating you, she's dating the image of you. It's what you project. Or so she's take all the pictures look like we're always traveling, always eating, and all this. I'm not Ken. I'm looking. I'm not trying to be a match for Barbie. I am an individual that wants a woman that loves me for me. But the only way you're going to love me for me is I can share that stuff that we call as too much information. I can share with you all that stuff, and you don't look at me any different. You love me. Because if I trust you enough to unpack all that, I'm showing you all my warts, it's because I see wife quality in you. But some women, girl, he got some stuff going on. But if he let you in on that, it's because he's trying to see how you would fit in. And he's like, this is what I am. He's finally transparent before you. So when you're looking for what a woman is, looking for a woman that you can be transparent with. She can get along with people. She just checks all those marks. Sexually, intellectually, spiritually. Does she make you want to strive and be more? Or does she just take you as what you are? If she's a wife, she's the one that makes you want to give her a better home. You want to build. She's a reason, motivates you to come home. That's a wife.
Good. Okay. Do y'all want to add anything to y'all's answer?
I'm
Like,
secure.
don't be killed with it.
You said you want to dig deeper. So
Y'all want to dig deeper? I wanted some examples of like some qualities, like when you're married. So when you met Lady Joy, at what point did you say, what were some things that she did
Or didn't
do? Yeah,
It's
didn't do
important,
is key too. That said that she was wife material. We can get that, she fits my purpose. And I'm not saying that's just that we kind of get that. But as women, we need tangible examples of some things that,
Well, y'all do.
Besides
It's
cooking, because that's number one.
Yeah.
But, what were some things like Tia said she did or did not do that she was like, you know what? This right here is my ride or die. Like, I know she got my back above anybody else. Because I can give you some examples of some stuff that I thought I did that I thought was marriage material or, wife qualities and still got dumped. So go ahead.
Well, so in reference to my wife, Joy, Joy, she has many qualities, and I'm not just saying this because she's tuning in, although it will give me some points. So that. But she's physically attractive. She's gorgeous. She is she's fashionable. She's a makeup artist. She
slays my face all the time.
So she's all that. But let me tell you what it was that sold the deal with me on Joy, because guess what? All the other brothers saw that too.
Right.
So I'm not, and wasn't necessarily concerned about the exterior. It was the internal things. And so this is what sold it for me. I remember the first time she invited me over to her house. I was just over at her apartment. I was chilling, and I kind of started snooping through her things just to kind of see, if this is a person I wanted to
Not
be
you
with.
snooping.
Yeah, I did. She know that. But I'm gonna tell you what I came across. I came across a bus schedule. And when I saw the bus schedule, I brought this to her. I said, hey, because I want to know, what dude left this here? And she said, no, that's mine. I said, what are you doing with the bus schedule? She said, Henry, I have two small children. I'm a single parent. So I don't wait for anybody to take me where I need to go. So I catch the bus and I do it for myself. And that's what sold it for me. Because it let me know that she wasn't just going to be there for the better. She was going to be there for worse. That means that let me know that whether I be driving or I be hitchhiking, she was going to be there.
Yeah, she going to find a way.
And so to me, that's what sold it. And I think if I could be honest and transparent, and let's go there.
Yeah,
I think women are just. Women seem to think that it's nails and hair. Listen to me. If you got to wipe half of your face off at the end of the day, then I don't really know who you are. You know what I'm saying? We're not, and I'm not saying that to be funny. Most men are not really moved by that.
No.
So, but we don't do
Would
it.
you agree?
Y'all put too much credit
Let me
on
correct. Let me kind of just, since you said that, wipe half your face. most women, because I didn't start wearing makeup till later but when I started doing it, I wasn't doing it for the man. I was doing it because for me, I feel like it enhances your beauty. So let's just clear that up. As women, we don't put makeup on to catch y'all.
But
Yeah,
a lot of women do it just for men.
A lot
Yeah,
of men,
Do they?
I would
Yeah.
agree.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah,
women
would you
do.
agree?
you wouldn't. Yeah, the number one reason why
If
women
I
do
could
it.
say, a lot of women do it for other women because they feel it's a
But
competitive.
it's competitive for men.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Some are.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it is hard to say all of anything, all men, all women. It's really tough to say that. I know
Sure.
we say that. I know we don't really mean it, but it's really tough to say that. But I think you can get a little bit of everything from everybody. Some women are just I put on this makeup, clothes, whatever they do to attract men. Other women, this is just kind of what I like to do. I like to look my best. These are some of the things I like to do. And if I get attention in the meanwhile, that's great too. I mean, so I think the spectrum is huge in terms of why women do certain things.
Because it came to mind when you were asking about qualities. So being able to be a leader and to have a woman trust you enough to be submissive in something, like trust your judgment. And in that courtship, she submits in some area, shows that. So that is a wife quality. Because it takes a lot of trust to be like, I've been independent, and I submit to you. That's wife quality stuff, you know? And that's what he evaluates, you know?
Yeah.
That's hard for them.
And
Yeah.
I think a lot of women, I think they don't, what's the word I want to use? I think they really don't give enough credit to what men really think, and what y'all are really thinking about. I really do. I mean, I'm a woman and I'm all for women, but I really believe that a lot of women out here do not think y'all are thinking the way you're thinking and as deeply as you're thinking. Because you don't share it, you don't look like it, you don't say anything, but your minds are going like this, and you're evaluating, you're checking off, you're looking all
Right,
the
yeah.
time.
It's on the lane.
You're looking
Constantly.
for
on the level.
like,
Yeah, and I think
wow,
women need to hear that. They
Yeah.
really do need to hear that. And if I can just say one other thing too, and I'm not a man, but what I also think is that a man looks for a woman just to be herself. She ain't trying to impress you.
Yeah.
Promise
She
you.
ain't trying to say something
promise
that,
you.
that she
Man,
thinks that you
that's
want to
it.
hear.
Yeah, there we go.
If she has come, here I am. I am
Right.
authentic. I'm just being me.
'Cause you
and
can
a
trust
real
that
man
nigga.
can
Yeah,
he can
absolutely.
trust that, and
Yeah.
he knows that. But when you trying to manufacture what he want, what he like, what I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that,
We
it
gonna
don't
tell
work. You
We
just
gonna-
gotta
Yeah,
be
you
who
will,
you
man.
are.
We gonna tell you.
That's what the women need to
But
hear.
but a lot of
We'll tell
women,
you.
but a lot of women would talk to other women like, "Girl, what does he mean when he says?"
It's like don't ask
They
nobody.
can't tell
Yeah.
you what
All
I'm
that. You
thinking.
Come to
talking
me.
too much.
Right.
Just
Come to me.
be.
Yeah, that's it.
Now
Come to
that's a
me.
good question, because I ain't gonna lie, you're right. We will, what you just said, we'll talk to other women and say, well, what does he mean? Because typically, well, we do have male friends, but we rely off the experiences of our our girlfriends.
Some
some
women.
women
Gotta say
rely off
some
experience.
women. And
So I'm
some-
saying when we go to them and say, hey, this is what happened. What you think he thinking? That's why we typically do that. So I just want to clarify.
And even your male friend that you go to, there's categories of those, right?
Please break that down.
Yeah, because some of the guys are just waiting in a friendship zone for you to finally accept them, even knowing that they weren't qualified. You know, but they want you to just settle for them.
I'm
So
allowing
that's-
this resume.
Yeah, that's
though.
right. Yeah,
This resume. Oh, yeah,
they're
yeah,
putting
yeah.
this resume out there.
Oh, yeah.
and that's why he's like, see, how many times you gonna keep going for these losers? You need to just get a man that stay at home, like me. You know, basically they'll keep coming back to them. But the friend that you can trust is somebody who has no vested interest in trying to get something from you. Because on social media, we got to be politically correct. We're not going to go on there and tell you this is what we really feel. Men most of the time feel just the opposite of what a woman might think. You know what I mean? But when we all were in agreement about it, like go to us to find out what we're looking for. Go to us to see what we're thinking. Outside people won't be able to translate that. One of the
So I
things
got a scenario for y'all.
okay, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
throw it in because I want to know what y'all think from a male's perspective. I think I kind of know. So, scenario is, ladies dating a man. They become exclusive on a Friday. By the weekend, he gets sick, goes into the hospital. Lindell, quit laughing.
He
Quit
got
laughing.
sick as soon as they got exclusive.
Yep,
Okay.
got sick soon as they got sick. So goes into the hospital, and then the following week he's in the hospital all week. That person is there by his side, making sure he